stage like a Neville, brother. Leave you. Dot on your face for no bad place. Ha, ha, hip hop.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Epic nights in the NBA. Welcome one and all to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson along Shaquille O'Neal and a guy who has watched the All-Star Game.
You've watched it a lot as well.
And I'm fixing to watch another one. Tonight, we'll be watching the West All-Stars playing against the East All-Stars. And even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, and both teams are up for this one. And how much fun is this? The All-Star Game officially upon us, typically a high-scoring, fast-breaking affair.
A special day for basketball fans across the world, the All-Star Game. We'll have the greatest athletes in the world playing the greatest game in the world. We're happy to bring it to you right here on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup.
John Wall.
They've got Klay Thompson. Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Curry in at the point. And that one falls for John Wall.
And if you remember last year, I mean, no star shined brighter in this game than Russell Westbrook. How about 41 points, just one off Wilt Chamberlain's all-time record? And I'd say Russell was a very deserving MVP. And there's such a sense of history that surrounds the All-Star Game. I mean, this is the 65th time this event has been held, and you think back on all the legends of the NBA. They've all made their mark in some way on this contest. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
To the middle, LeBron is doubled, and Thompson sends it back. Millsap misses.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A three from Leonard. LeBron grabs the miss. And you talked about NBA legends, Greg, putting their stamp on this game. How about, for instance, Wilt Chamberlain's 42 points and 24 rebounds in that 1962 All-Star Game?
Wow, I mean, that was amazing. What about Michael Jordan following up his epic win in the 88 Slam Dunk Contest with 40 points and the MVP award as well the next night? So just so many great memories from this event.
And Davis can't get it to go. The West All-Stars on D. And the rejection by Leonard.
And guys, I tell you what, all right, they are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got his first points of the game.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And guys, just thinking back to last year's All-Star Game, I mean, something that was really special. How about the sight of Pau and Marc Gasol, two brothers facing each other on the opening jump ball?
Curry's shot is off.
And you know, there were a couple of records that fell at last year's All-Star Game, but to me, the most shocking one of all, the number of three-pointers made. 48. I mean, the teams, they combined for 48 threes.
Leonard on the wing, trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Wade's checked in. Russell Westbrook in for the West. Wade for three. That's good. And the back break. The previous high for threes in an All-Star game was 30, so that's what I call shattering a record, huh? Man, oh man.
It was insane, and really that speaks to the evolution of the game as well. The game has become far more perimeter-oriented in terms of the skill set.
Here is Wall. After the made shot from Klay Thompson. Knocks it loose, and stolen by James. There's the triple. Drummond in the post. Cousins is there. Millsap kicks to Wall. Over Thompson. The offensive rebound. Millsap passes to Wall. Over Cousins. Wall's shot is off. And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Davis. The shot misses. Excellent D from Wade.
And you know, this game, in a lot of ways, guys, has belonged to the Western Conference the entire decade. I mean, last year they got the job done again. So although it did come down to the wire, the end result still was Western Conference dominance.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Millsap. Paul George comes in for James. And it's Lowry in for John Wall. Zach Randolph is checked in for the West. Harden comes in for Klay Thompson. And that is good. And although victory for the Western Conference has been a theme in the All-Star game recently, another train break that was repeated last year was the East digging a big hole for itself. And you and I were talking about this, digging that hole for themselves early in the game and then mounting a huge comeback.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the East came back from 20 points down in the first half to tie it up in the fourth quarter. But once again, the comeback bid failed to come to fruition. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The three from Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And some changes here for the East. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Drummond. And it's Butler in for Dwayne Wade. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Marc Gasol is checked in for Cousins. Gay comes in for Leonard. And Paul subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And guys, we've had some All-Star game shootouts over the years, but really nothing compares to what we saw last year. The teams combined for 321 points. That's just mind-boggling. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Butler goes in. Lowry from outside. It's rebounded by the West. Greg, you brought up last year's game, that unbelievable 163-158 win for the West, and it was indeed the highest scoring All-Star game of all time.
Yeah, and I mean, defense has never been what the All-Star game's about, but that was out of control and made for one heck of a show.
Now, here's Lowry. Harden missing his last shot. Bosh dishes to Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Paul with the three. No good. And that does it for the first quarter.
Get ready for your East All-Star Game.
And we welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. They've got Chris Paul. Marc Gasol is out there with Davis. Then it's Harden. And it's Gay in at the three.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
It's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Now here's Bosh. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Davis against LeBron. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got his first points in this one. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Drummond's checked in for Chris Bosh. The West also making some changes. Zach Randolph is checked in for Gay. Klay Thompson comes in for James Harden. And Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. And Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 1. Butler kicks to James. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Thompson. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Curry's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. And George kicks to Butler. Cannot hit. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
There's the 3. Another miss by Curry. Curry's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. And Thomas, here we go. Butler passes to George. The shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. And the West All-Stars have possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Butler with the ball, picked up by Davis. And Jimmy Butler, good for 3. Butler's got 5 now.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Millsap comes in for Drummond. Butler's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Curry outside. Shot's good. Curry's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And George kicks to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by George. That's 7 points for Jimmy Butler.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
From deep. But they recover it. Thompson from long range. And the shot is good. Thompson's got 10 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
It's a close game here in Toronto. On its way from Curry for two. Again, Curry missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
They recover it, and it's good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go. 1:36 left to play here in the half. Curry from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the West All-Stars.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Thomas with the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game, and that's not even close.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up.
No.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Thomas got his first 3 points of the game. And the West All-Stars with possession. Oh, look out, and then you throw him stuff like that. You go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. A big group substitution here for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. DeRozan comes in for George. Wade, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And John Wall subbed in for Thomas. Here's Westbrook. They get it back. Cousins dishes to Gay, and he gets it to go.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period. Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. And here are the East All-Stars now. 7-point differential. Outside Millsap. Outside DeRozan. Back to Millsap. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. West All-Stars lead by 5. We'll see you back.